Okay, everybody, and especially to you, Josh. We're going to rebuild the upper half of this quad. And if you can read that, 2007 Forerunner 500. And so we ordered the parts for it. At best, me and Roy are backyard mechanics.
Right there.
We happen to be working in the front yard right now.
Yep.
But we're backyard mechanics.
Yep.
And I'll show you the parts that we picked up.
Yep. We've been everything else.
That's right. We've kind of tried everything else, and somehow it's worked.
We did a porch, and we did a shed. We put up a sprinkler system, and
I believe this is probably pronounced Namura, or Namura. Or Namuri. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced, but anyway, we picked up a piston for it.
Yep.
I believe it's a little bit oversized.
Ooh.
And there's that glorious piston.
Hey.
And it comes with, of course, the parts that it needs in here. So we have the piston for the upper part. We picked up a whole new head with it and ordered that. Nice bore in there, right? Ready to go. Got our pins. Looks like we're ready to go. Of course, it comes with the whole gasket kit that we needed. And let's see if we have anything else in here. Nope, that's it, Brother Roy.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Go ahead and bring it back up. We'll put it back in here. We'll put our piston back in here, and there we go. So that's what we're going to try to do this afternoon and finish it. The date today is September the 5th, 2020. All right, thank you.
3 more days is my birthday.
3 more days in his birthday. How old will you be?
74.
74. Okay, so we're going to take off the gas tank first,
Okay.
so that we can use it. So I'm going to pull this clamp off here. And you know, Roy, I think we'll use one of these other clamps over here. I think we can use one of these clamps to cut off the fuel, because there's a little bit of fuel left in it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's see, he's got a gauge here. So we have to unwire that gauge. And there's a connector.
Yeah, I see
right
it.
there.
I see it.
So we'll show the connection we got with the camera. Okay, so there's a connection that lays underneath here. I'm going to have you, where's it at? There it is.
Right, yeah.
It's that red connector right there. It's got probably the gauge to the fuel tank, so we're going to unconnect that. And I think that's it, right? Is that the only thing?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, and the fuel line, we're going to put a clamp on it because it still has some fuel left in it. So we'll come back here, put you guys back together here. And
Yeah,
if you'll hold,
just this one right there.
all right, if you'll hold on to that for me.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
And then that.
And
Got
the
it.
clamp connection came off.
Yeah.
So let's
Okay.
take that off. And then I got the fuel over. Okay, you hold the gas tank and I'll
Okay.
pull this hose off.
Tell me when to get it out of the way.
All right, I got it. And I think I'll just put this clamp on it, Roy.
Yeah.
All right. And if you give me it, I'll put it somewhere out of the way.
Okay.
There you go. Good job. So I'm going to lay it over here in the shade.
Yeah. In the shade.
Yeah, right. There we go. I like getting a little bit of gas on me.
Yeah, it always smells good.
All right, not too bad. To get it off there. Then we can pull the spark plug off, obviously. Pull that out. Looks like we have to unhook the exhaust. See that exhaust line here?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's got a
Those two screws.
band back here. Those two, and then back here, it must join there. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna take a look at that real quick. See what we got there. Let's stick our socket set up here, Roy.
Yeah.
access to it. Whatever.
Ready?
And then I got another socket set here.
Yeah, because it's all, looks like it's all socket, huh?
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is actually a
Guard?
hex head on there. So we'll pick up. Okay, me and Roy are gonna have to pull off the exhaust. In order to do that, we're gonna go ahead and pull off this exhaust guard, and it looks like we have a clamp down over here to pull off. So that's what we're gonna do now.
I imagine it has to come off.
So I'm gonna go ahead and grab an Allen wrench. I'll be right back.
It's right over the
exhaust.
guard. Exhaust. Well, so you don't get burnt, I imagine.
Yeah, we don't want to be burnt.
No. Boy, that'd burn your leg good.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I think I'll keep my phone next to me. That way I can add 2 pictures to it. I should go get my thing. Anyway. Okay, me and Roy have to pull the exhaust off in order to get the head off. So we're going to pull this exhaust guard off right now. Looks like it's got the typical Allen wrench. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, me and Roy are going to have to pull off the exhaust. And in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and pull off this exhaust guard, and it looks like we have a clamp down over here to pull off. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an Allen wrench. I'll be right back. Ooh, we're going to paste together a whole Allen wrench. Allen wrench size here. And it looks like could be, no, that's too big. And it's going to be this next one then. There we go. So the size on that says number 5. So we're going to go ahead and take those off right now, and we'll be back for you. So, Roy, Ziplocs.
Find something
I know what to do. I got Ziplocs.
Huh?
Let me grab my Ziplocs, and I'll have you work the Ziplocs for us. And since we're not very knowledgeable, we might as well label them.
Yes.
So,
You better. Okay. I don't need.
I don't know if Roy told you, but we're not the brightest tools in the shop.
No.
So we're gonna put stuff in Ziplocs and label it.
We're carpenters.
Yeah, we ain't even that. That's even a joke.
Not even that.
Okay, hang on to that. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab a marker real quick.
Okay. Not even that. Hey, but we did all right with that porch.
Oh, we did awesome.
And the shed.
And the shit. Oh, you gotta see it. It turned out awesome. Maybe we could show it before we do. Okay, so that was a number 5. I'm gonna pull off the other 2 bolts. They look like 12s or 10s. I'm assuming they're probably 10s. So I'll grab the wrenches for that, or the sockets for that. But then you walled yourself in. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Hold on. Alright. I was right. Whoops.
It says that it got so bad that there was 10 women to cook.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a couple more bolts on this thing. A couple over here. They're size number 10. We're going to pull those off right now. Yeah, you just wait right there.
Then it was a free for all. Whoever could grab.
Yeah.
Oh
Probably a little shortage on love then, right?
yeah, there was no love.
There's no love there.
Yeah.
Everyone for themselves.
Yes.
I imagine they probably wanted to eat other people's babies before their own.
Oh, everybody wanted to eat, so they were eating their own in their houses. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, that's coming right off, no problem there. Here we go.
That's really something, and they use their own walls against them.
That's the exhaust
Okay,
that we
exhaust.
took off, exhaust
Yeah.
cover, and go ahead and give me that.
Go with those?
And we'll put those 2 bolts in here,
Yep.
and
We will put that.
we'll lay that over there by the thing, and we'll just put exhaust
Exhaust.
cover,
Yes.
cover, there we go, exhaust, alright.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a box over there, Roy.
Yes.
Might pick up that box and start laying stuff in there. Okay, sound good?
Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I think it's still on. Alright. Then I'm going to look about loosening this up here. It looks a little more like a heat shield than anything else. But so the next issue looks like this heat shield. I don't know if it joins the exhaust to the rest back there, or that's it right there that I have to take off. But I imagine I have to loosen one of them to be able to loosen enough to pull it off the head. So that's our next job, is to do that. When I find that out, I'll let you know. Okay, another good one. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to unloosen that heat shield right there. See what that
Yeah.
got for us. I'm going to put our marker in our Ziploc box.
Get in there and loosen those
Hey,
up.
Roy,
Hey.
And,
why don't you unhook that
Roy, if
battery?
you want to keep the camera on it.
I hear.
See it.
Yeah. See what it
Yeah.
needs. You
Okay.
need Phillips?
Fingers.
Phillips.
Okay,
Yeah.
Get it like this.
So,
Okay.
okay, let's see. Yeah,
Let's,
see if that one's too
let's
big
see.
for
Put
you.
that 12 on it.
If not, I got a smaller one.
See
Smaller?
how strong
Got
that's
this
gonna
one?
be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna. I have it
Try
set
this.
for I think 30 pounds. Let's see if 30
There you
pounds.
go. Good job.
Okay, got him.
All right, let's
Oops, wrong
take those off.
one. No, that's the right one, isn't it?
But,
There it goes.
I'm gonna put the
That's no 30
actual
pounds, that's for sure.
screw back in there.
Yeah. It must be much lighter than that.
Much lighter than
Much
that.
lighter. We figure we better unhook the battery.
Yeah.
Not the brakes.
Safe.
In the shop, like we said.
Yeah.
Off real quick.
But we'll,
It's better to be safe.
now look,
Yep.
that one went first, and that one
All
went
right,
over the
and you
top.
get the point.
So see how it's got a
Okay. Oh yeah.
reset flips over it?
That
Yeah.
goes in there.
Yeah, it goes first, right?
Okay.
So maybe we'll clean that battery too before we
Before we put it. Yeah.
put it all back together. Okay. Okay, all that should be good now.
Okay.
All right, moving along, like we said. I'm going to see if this guy will come loose for me. Yep, you got your hand on the right piece there. I can't really tell what that's about, Roy. I don't know if that's
It has anything? Yeah, because it comes all the way over
it
here.
has anything to do with anything.
Yeah.
I don't even know why the clamps are, to be honest.
That looks like a manifold guard.
It is a manifold guard, and it's kind of welded over that.
Uh,
So I don't know what that's
I
really
think
about.
this is the gas tank.
That's the air filter. We took the gas tank off. remember?
Oh, okay. So why would it have a guard there?
Well, it's an exhaust guard, just to keep heat
Just
from
to
going
keep
up to the
heat from
car
going
and
up there? Yeah.
everything else. Okay, I'm gonna go. So little did we know that you do gotta unbolt the entire exhaust to come off. So we unbolted the whole exhaust, and if you'll just take a picture of, watch it right here, I'm gonna slide it forward.
Take a bit. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
watch
what do I
that right
do?
there. It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna kind of watch this area, right?
Okay.
See it with my finger?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll slide that forward. Oh, damn. We may have to take off this. Oh, the ring comes off. I don't know how to get that off. So, I don't know if that means I need to tilt this up a little or down. It's hitting right there. Watch it right there, Roy.
Okay.
So that means I don't have enough forward movement to do that, which must mean something else must come off,
Maybe here?
which I don't really know.
Right there.
No, it doesn't seem
How
to
about
come
that
apart
clamp?
there. All right, let's see that.
Yeah.
So we tried to get the exhaust off. We couldn't get it forward enough, even after loosening it. So it must mean one of these parts comes apart. Or we don't really know what we're doing. Maybe at the end we will. So we'll be back when we figure it out. Oh, it stopped recording. So
Yeah.
we couldn't get it all the way out,
So we gotta.
even after we unhooked all of it. So must mean a different way. So we're gonna figure it out, and then we'll be back, because after we unbolted the exhaust and tried to bring it all the way forward, it won't come out. So we're gonna figure it out, and we'll be back to tell you how we did it. Okay, me and Roy have been inspecting this exhaust, and we missed that right there. It looks like a couple bolts that actually hold the exhaust together at these two joint centers. So we're going to take those apart, see what happens there, see if I can get in there on those. Yeah. We'll take those apart, hopefully they'll come off, and then the exhaust will come out, and then we can pull it out of the head.
Yep.
So we would have taken the back part off for no reason, but live and learn, and that was only one joint, so
Yeah.
one bolt. All right, here we go. All right, I'm thinking it separates right here. I loosened those bolts good.
Yeah.
Let me double check them.
Don't you have to listen? Was this loose? Oh, that's loose.
Well, no, it's these bolts down here that actually
Oh, I can't see
seem.
them.
Yeah, you can't see them, but they're there. And they seem to join these two exhaust parts together.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying, anyway. Yeah, so I'm thinking that those actually come apart.
Yeah, you're just about out. Just
We'll loosen them up some more.
Still,
Yeah.
well, that's like a good way in there.
I don't know, they're just, should just be tightening up around the flange,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Never done it before, so we're,
yeah. No.
yeah.
Pull it back in.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to do.
you got to because you got to take it off. There it is.
Woo!
I knew you could do it.
Kind of seen what we were doing. There's the end of that one. Slides in there. There you go, brother. And of course you can see those flange bolts where they hold on there. Looks like they're using some type of really strong, nice compression pull there. So anyway, it's off, and now we can hopefully. What else we got hooked? Oh, we got to pull the carb off. So we'll do that next. So we're going to pull the carburetor off next. Okay. We want to take this carburetor off, so we're going to take this box off. We might as well pull the air cleaner out of it first. He's got a whole nice little thing here, doesn't he? Yeah, let's put that there. And, oh, that's a whole nice rubber set there. So let me unscrew that. So it looks like to us we're going to unscrew the boot to the air cleaner. There we go.
Different box for that.
And let's see, that looks like it's tied into that boot. I don't think it comes off that. That's kind of interesting. Wonder if it must slide out of it then, right? So let's make a little video of this real quick. Okay, me and Roy are into here. We want to go ahead and pull the air cleaner and everything off. Yeah, Roy, if you just kind of hold it on there. We're going to pull this piece off here first, so we'll pull that little foam off with the little thing. We'll slide it out of the tube. I loosened up the clamp right here, which you can see there. And I'm going to try to... No, those are kind of popped in there. Let's loosen that clamp and just pull the filter off instead of the whole thing. So we'll lose that. It feels like this filter could use a cleaning. There we go. Pull that off. There we go. Okay, we'll put that away. It's got quite a bit of oil in here. Maybe that's just from the way he uses it. If we pull this off, looks like the whole box just pulls up. Did you notice that? And, oop. Okay, we dropped a clip.
Yeah.
So I'm going to create a carburetor ziplock. And I'm going to get that clip while we're still fresh on my mind. There we go. Yeah, we got the clip. Look down in there, Roy, and see if you can see the oil with the camera. See the oil down there at the bottom? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just from spraying it a lot with oil or what that is there. I'm going to unhook this clip right here to this one. Pull this hose off. Alright, and then you got to hit, when you turn it off, you got to hit that one now.
Oh.
Now it's recording, and you can always tell because it'll have a timer right there. See the timer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking this whole box pulls up, but I don't know that. Oh, I'd say not.
Oh.
Whatever that is, it's bolted on there. I see it bolted underneath there. I
Big time.
feel like we probably need to pull that. Pull that cover off right there.
Right there, yeah.
I would think so. So right here, this wire, Roy,
Yes.
we're going to unhook that.
Okay.
All
Got
right.
it.
Then you watch that one.
Yeah.
Unhook that guy, which I imagine is an electronic choke or something. There's that
Okay.
plug.
Got it.
Lay it over there to the side.
Okay.
Another one here. Looks like it's just overflow. This one goes down here. Goes all the way down. Just borrow your phone real quick.
Okay.
So this other one comes down here. This one right here. You can see it. Yeah. Comes right up there. Comes all the way down. Looks like it hits here.
Oh, it's the oil everywhere, no?
Yeah. Not really sure what that is. Some type of, I don't know, sit-in unit maybe? Yeah, I can't really get it off, so I'm going to leave it alone until we pull the whole carb. Okay, so we're stuck right there for now. What do I do with some towels? There you go, Ron. In case you need it.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Alright. Look at that, and it's got a bolt there. Can't tell if it's got a bolt back there.
Oh, that's on, huh?
It
Okay.
is on there, buddy. It is strongly on there, too. Okay. So I'm thinking,
Well, why is that so strong? See, there ain't nothing holding it.
right. It just likes to be strong, man.
What's these ones right here? Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing really there.
Except that screw that goes there.
That looks like a half
that would
inch
come
there.
up.
Let's see what that is. It's a, looks like an 8 or something.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a 10, but let's check. This is a 10. Yeah, it's a 10. It is a 10, Mr. Roy.
It is a 10.
You
Yeah.
gotta use a tiny one. Equal that.
I took laxative this morning. I'm gonna go ask Deborah if I can use the restroom.
Oh, just, you don't have to ask her, just go use it, buddy.
Okay.
She's probably outside playing anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with that. Okay, I think we got the intake tubing loose enough. Now we're gonna take those bolts off here on the intake, and hopefully we'll pull that carburetor right out of there. That's the hope. We'll see. Standards, we're going to see if we can get one of them to work. No way, Jose. Ooh, it's going to work. Oh!
Cheater pipe.
All right, little cheater, baby. Hola.
Thought you were gonna get it.
Oh, man. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to get a little cheater bar.
Yeah, it's too big.
All right.
Little cheater bar.
We need something to cheat with. Woo.
How about this, Bob?
Yeah, let's try that. That's two. That'll work. Roy found me out.
Pretty.
Backyard mechanics. You see it sitting there? You can't see it. Oh man. Way under there.
Way under there.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that on there. Use our little cheater bar.
A little bit. Just cheat a little bit.
Ooh! Ooh! That took some work.
Yeah.
Never been off before in its life. So that turned out to be a
38.
5/16.
5/16.
Yeah, that fit into that number 8 and kept us from using the 8 that was going to strip it.
Yeah.
Because that other thing was just cheap as could be. So we're getting the bolts loose from the head on the intake. Here, the intake port here. And they're coming off. I'll let you take the rest of that one off, brother. You can reach in there. Let's see how them hand gears work. Hey, look at you go. Alright.
There it is.
We'll put carb intake. Alright. And we'll save that wrench because we'll need it again.
Yes.
Here's
Should've
those two
put that
bolts in
wrench
case
in
you
there.
need it. Huh?
Oh, no, we might need to wrench on them.
Yeah, right. Alright, I don't really want to take apart all these.
No.
There's no need to
There's
take
no
apart
need
all
to.
this
If we just
stuff.
Yeah.
So hang on, I'm hooked up on something. Oh, I got that wire down there. Oh, the overflow hose. There we go.
Right there, right there. That's all we need. Right. Oh!
Draining some gas.
Right there.
It's okay. Hang on to that. Let me, we'll put that in our box. Let me see what fell.
Something fell. Might have been this clamp.
It's just one of our clamps for our airports. So we dropped a clamp. There was also a drain line hooked up to that one.
Yeah.
That was a drain line, right?
Yeah.
So if I could unhook this, but that looks like a sending unit. I don't know if I want to play with that. I think I do want to play with that.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what to do with that. It looks a little creepy. We have a thing hooked up to our carburetor here. I'm gonna kind of show it here. So on this carburetor, we went ahead and we were able to pop it out, and all the boots came off. But it does have looks like a sensing unit of some sort sitting right there. And it has a plug sitting behind here. So we're going to try to unplug this one from this sensing unit. And that way we can move the whole thing out of the way. So if you want to hold that for a minute, Roy.
Okay.
I'm going to take a screwdriver and see if I can unpop that plug. Not an easy place to get to, I should tell you. Easy place at all to get to.
Let's see. Okay, now.
Come on. There we go. We got it, brother.
Okay.
So there was the plug. It plugs back in there. We'll obviously want to plug back that in and not forget about it.
Yeah, we'll remember.
And we're not going to hook all the throttles or any of that stuff.
No.
We're not going to play with it. We're just going to lay it out of our way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what we'll do is we'll take some of this towels and plug this carburetor up so we don't get dirt. And
Yeah.
God only knows what else we might get in it.
Yeah.
I need another blue towel, Roy. I think
Here.
There you go. There you go. We'll plug this side up. There we go. Well, we're good. We got both sides plugged.
Wanna plug that?
Carburetor's good. Yeah, and let's see. We're going to take that apart, so I guess we don't care.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then, of course, you can see into the port there where we're at. Hopefully that will do well. Never noticed that engine sat a little cocked, but it definitely does. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're slowly getting there. We're going to loosen up this motor mount and then unhook it from the engine. I'm sure we probably just leave the motor mount, but I'm just going to loosen it a little. Let's see, I'm going to pull it this way and change my direction. That's not going to work. Let me try this one. You just hold these for a minute.
Dang.
Hold on to that, I got my cheater bar.
Okay.
I don't know that we have to loosen it, but
Yeah.
we will loosen it a little bit. Okay, I got it, buddy.
Ooh,
Maybe it wants to
baby.
go the other way. I'm going the wrong way. Well, maybe not. Oh my word. What's that other bolt? See if it's turning on me.
No, it's not turning.
Let me switch sides with you there.
Okay.
Let's see, if I was putting this on, I would go this way to tighten it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it,
Righty-tighty, they say, I think.
there it is.
Woo.
Man, that's being popped.
Yeah, it was. That was really strong.
Oh.
Did it turn a little? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me put it.
How's it going?
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, that's good. Good. We're getting slowly. What time is it?
We're everything.
4.
Now we're mechanics.
Yep. We're videotaping it all.
Good. That's pretty cool.
Huh?
That's cool.
We're going to be on a camera.
We're gonna be on candid camera.
Candid camera.
13.
Hey, but we ain't done nothing crazy.
No, we haven't broke anything yet.
No.
I mean, for those of you,
We could be on a good.
that's a broken socket, I think.
Yeah, something it gave.
What the hell is that? It's no That was no 13. That's a
Boy, it
12.
just cracked. Now that one.
That was my fault. I'm the one that did that.
Yeah. There you go.
Got a 12 and I'm putting
A 12.
13 on it. Being silly.
Going down.
Okay, so the bolts that go to the motor mount are 12s.
12.
2007 Honda Foreman 500. And that thing just slips right out of the way there if we wanted to. So I don't know that we care, but there it is. So Roy, I want to throw another Ziploc. Because like I said, we're not the brightest tools in the shop.
Yeah.
Might as well keep it straightforward for us.
Keep it like that.
We'll put motor mount. Motor.
Now.
Thank you, sir. Alright. Another bottle of water, Roy?
No, no. I still have some. I thought you shut it off.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we took our little drill and undid the long bolts. There are 4 short bolts here that stay on it. We assume they're holding up the rockers. So we took off all the long bolts. We tried taking off a short bolt, but we found out they were short, so we assume they're holding up the rockers. So should be the valves in here, so we're going to pull that up. And there we go. And of course there's the valves, and here's the inside of the cover, and you see little rockers there. We'll have to check out the wear on them at some point, see what they're doing. But that's where we're at now, so we'll move forward from here. Alright, we're getting closer. And you gotta tell me that you're still playing my game here and there, right? Still on there, right? Alright. So Roy, let's see if I can bag this. For no other reason but to bag it. There, you hold that. We'll keep some of the dirt out of it. Just throw that thing into a Ziploc.
There you go.
And put that in there. There we go. Keep it clean. We'll put that in our box. Alright.
Yes.
And then I think the next one, these push rods are coming out. We'll take the push rods out. Ooh. So pretty. I feel like aluminum. I don't know if one matters which one it goes on.
I don't know.
It's not a bad idea, maybe.
Mark them.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll use that marker. And I'm on this side, so we'll put this at the back of the engine.
Yeah.
So B will be for back. Maybe they want to wear in the same holes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'll pull that guy out.
The front.
Hold that for me, right?
Okay.
And let me clean this off real quick. I'm going to pull one of those off here. There we go. Clean that off here. And of course, we'll remember that the top, this is the front and the top, which Might be obvious.
Okay.
If
Did
we
you put
if
this-
we look
top?
at these, right? If we kind of look at the top of these, I'm trying to get it in the camera. We probably realize that top is maybe different than this top. This one right here seems to have a bolt pattern or sides to it, like a bolt one, like a head on a bolt. And this one is rounded. So a little bit different than what we thought. And so we don't know if it matters or not, but we marked them because we're backyard mechanics
Yes.
working in the front yard.
Yes.
Okay. Now, accordingly, it looks like I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 head bolts. And I'm not sure that this bolt, these mean anything here, but those probably do, those lower
Yeah.
ones, right?
Yeah.
And over on my side, there are no other bolts. Looks like I got these 3 head bolts, those 3 here. We'll go ahead and take the gasket off. Now let's go ahead and save that. You can just throw it in the box for now. It's hard to know, really. It looks good to me, but what do we know? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull those head bolts off and see where it takes us.
Yeah.
Break time.
Break time. Okay.
Okay, me and Roy, we're gonna go ahead and take off the head bolts. It took us a while to get here, a couple
Yeah.
hours,
Yeah.
because like I said, we're never done any of this before.
Yeah, that don't go very good.
I'll come check it out.
Okay.
So if you look on here, when we took the valve cover off, we found out that we have 3 major head bolts there, another 3 major head bolts there. Roy's working on
I
2
got one
smaller-
loose.
Okay, just loosen them and leave them loose till we don't loosen them too much,
Okay.
because we gotta unloosen all these heads first.
Okay.
So there's tends to be 2 bolts down there. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go around the quad.
Yeah. Gonna need a wrench right there for the.
There you go. And you can see there's a bolt right there. And the head, if we come back up to the head, we come all the way down. Looks like we got one there and one there. So that gives us a total of 8 bolts. These are size 10 here. And these bolts up here were size 14. So. Alright, we got the big camera on it, so we'll see what happens. Stop. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still going big camera? You are. I'm going to start. There we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get these off here. I'll set this to 30 pounds, see if that'll take it off. And it will. And then I'm going to take that one off down here. There we go. One over here.
I got this other one. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
One there. One there. 35 pounds is doing it for sure. I think I got that one, yep. I think this should be the last one I do. That one's there. There. Nope. Get that one. There. There.
Yeah.
There. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we loosen all those up. We're just gonna pull those out right now. Roy, you can loosen yours up and pull them if you want.
Both of them?
Oh. And of course, they're on studs, so actually, we got some water dripping up there now. Must be the.
The chunk?
I hope I didn't get water down in I didn't even think about draining the water. Hang on, right before we go any further.
Okay.
That means that there's water dripping over there. That means I was probably supposed to drain the radiator. I don't see a radiator on here.
Oh.
Look around for water. There's a fan. There's water dripping. He's got water's coming from somewhere. Where's it coming from, Ron? Is my thing leaking up there? Is there a bottle water leaking?
No,
Huh?
no. Just
I
there's
don't
a
see
water
no
bottle.
radiator.
There's a water bottle, but not. It's not
There's
leaking.
water dripping, dude. Just got a hole in it.
Oh, see.
Huh?
I guess.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Because I was going to say water from where?
Well, you know, my Polaris has water, has a radiator on it.
Yeah.
This one has no radiator. There's no cooling system
No.
on it. Just air cool. So, that was kind of creepy. I thought we missed something.
Yeah.
All right, going back to here, Roy. I'm going to go ahead and put head bolts on there. You keep going. You do whatever you got to do there.
Take these two off.
Yeah. I'm going to put head bolts. There we go.
Oh.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and take these head bolts off here. And we'll just unscrew this cap one here. Nice. Next one. Next one.
What are you going to do when you run into Jesus? Are you going to believe in the cross?
What'd she say?
Huh?
What'd she say?
Well, that's what they say, and they're going to, let's say, okay, here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the cross.
Amen.
Yeah.
Now these have little washers down there. You want to get off?
Yeah.
Probably don't want to drop these in the engine.
And this, you
You
gotta
definitely don't want
gotta
to.
use the wrench. There's no way you can
Yeah,
get.
you got to do it a little bit at a time. Huh?
Yeah, you can't get in there.
That's 3 of these washers.
Yeah, you just gotta use
Pull
the
those
wrench.
off.
Yeah,
There's another washer hiding there, and
yeah.
actually got a cut with it there. Oops, can't get that one off.
Yeah, I said to Loretta, what did Jesus say when he was on the cross? The last words, it's finished.
Amen.
He paid for it. Hey, he paid for everybody. Everybody. Yeah, on the cross.
Amen.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, once and for all. Why had they?
What'd she say?
Huh?
What'd she say?
She was just stay listening to me. Yeah. Don't be thinking, I told her.
Don't.
Yeah, it's not going to do you no good. Yeah, you got to play the cross.
Now this one down here had 2
Two?
washers on it.
Yeah.
I assume that maybe because this bolt wasn't, the stud bolt wasn't put all the way down.
Yeah.
So they
could
used
be.
an extra washer on this one,
Yeah.
I think, unless that's a platform. I think it's a rised, just a rised platform. Okay. We'll be right back.
Yeah. You'll be right here with a screw. You just got to use the wrench little by little.
You do, right?
There's nothing you can do.
Yep, just take your time.
Yeah.
I think I got me a little magnet here. Get that one off. There we go. I think that one had any. Nope, it didn't. Okay. There we go. So I think I also read they go ahead and pull the spark plug off. I don't know why it matters at this point. I don't think it does, but we'll do it. Was that one of your bolts there? Did you get it?
Yes.
All right.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
they ain't getting away.
There you go.
Okay, one more.
All right. Yeah, one more washer I seen sitting right there.
This one's gonna
There we
be a
go. Good.
oldie.
Good. Good. We got all my washers. No washers on yours, right? Okay. All right.
This is the only way to take it off.
Yep. It's just that, think about it. Your hands couldn't do that before.
Oh no.
Look at that overflow. Looks like it could use a little loving there. The whole thing needs some loving, really. I wonder how I can. Sure like to pull this box out and clean it.
Yeah.
May do that actually.
It'd be good.
So Roy's working on those little bolts. You gotta turn it a little turn at a time. We got all the big head bolts off. Sorry about my finger there. Okay. The big moment. Ooh, doggy. Alright, and I'm going to give you this. I'm going to turn this on. Yeah, if you want to just watch that head right over there. Alright, me and Roy believe we're going to take it off. So we'll see what happens. And you can hold it back farther and get a little bit of a... Here we go.
Okay,
Let's see if I
gotcha.
can loosen it. Could be that we do need to loosen those other bolts. Nope.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Comes.
Here it comes.
I heard
Coming.
it crack.
Coming. Yeah, that motor mount just rubs on
Hey, hit right there.
that. No, I don't like that motor mount at all. I don't like that at all. Makes me think I want to take that all the way off. So we're going to take that motor mount all the way off. Because it looks like it is a troublemaker. You're still on?
Yes.
Good, good. It's counting. All right, let's go again. Here we go.
Come in. Come in. Come on.
Oh. Come on, baby.
Come in. Come on. Come on. Hey.
Oh my God, that piston's huge. Look at that sleeve, man. That is gorgeous. Take a picture of that. Step back a little bit and see. Boy, that came off nice. Well,
Okay.
we're going to go put this on our work table.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
I took a picture of that too, Paul.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Look at that burn.
Yeah. I don't know if that's common to see the top of the piston with that much
I never seen them. Well,
stuff on.
but
So,
it's different.
yeah, I don't know. Your backyard mechanic, you just make guess about that.
Well, I seen a
Wow,
lot.
is that just too
I
much?
seen a lot of pistons, but I never seen no black like that.
Looks like if you were to think about it, you'd be like, well, looks like it's burning too much fuel, right? Like
Something.
it's carburetor back up.
But then these are different than the car, no?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to cover this up with a rag and let that kind of go there. So let me, you can turn that off if you want, Roy.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a, I think I'll just use this whole shirt here. What the hell did I do? Yeah, I got a clean shirt here. I'm gonna take a shirt and just cover that whole thing
The
up.
whole thing. How do I stop this pop?
It stopped.
It stopped?
Yep.
Okay.
It's close.
Yeah. I took pictures and everything of it, so
Did you really?
yeah.
Cool. Let's see what we got here. We got a picture. Another picture. Picture. Oh, you took some good pictures of it. Let's see how
I
far
took
we
too
got.
many?
No, I think it's great. I'm trying to move this along. I don't move that sucker along. Yeah.
So we're going to cover all of that?
Alright, me and Roy believe we're going to take it off, so we'll see what happens. You can
Here it is, Roy.
and get a little bit of a... Here we go. Good if I can loosen it.
Look at that shit. Hold on that.
Could be that. We'll take these apart, Roy. Oh. Got it?
Okay, go ahead.
And we'll loosen that one up. Okay. We'll take these apart. They're number 10s. Top of the valves, actually, as you see, the valve head there. Pull those off. And pull that one off. And we'll take those out. We need to get a Ziploc for those. And then we'll assume that that's pretty much it for this. And so we're just going to pop that off there. And that came off nice.
Mm-hmm.
We look here.
Steel.
A little bit of a carbon ring around that. Which we assume so. I'll put a little light on that. See if you can see that. That kind of carbon ring there. Yeah. And again, we see some scoring down there. Don't know how great the video is on that, but there it is. Anyway, that takes off the head. So we'll take this old one, we'll lay it aside. We got the valve head now. We'll go ahead and turn that over and take a look at it. That sure looks like a lot of unburned gas.
Yes.
It's running too rich,
Too rich.
but that would be my opinion of it. So we'll see where that goes. Maybe have to clean that up some too. So that's where we're at. We took that apart. The old one off, and we got the new one sitting here. We'll take off the top exhaust and valve head. But when we look at them, of course this one's brand new. And this one here, when you look at it,
Very used.
if I'm going to try to get some light in there, a little difficult to see it. Yeah, maybe if I pull it up a little bit, and maybe if you could see some scorching right there. Those linear lines right there, where it looks like the piston wasn't wearing evenly. It had run out of oil because the filter was put in correctly. In fact, we see quite a few of those score lines, but those may actually be the rings where they have the gaps in them. And we look through here. We look through there, and of course with the untrained eye it's hard to see. The valves look okay, I guess. I think they're seated okay there. We come up like that. See maybe some more score in there. And we come over here. We see those lines. some scoring here, it looks like. Yeah, so. And then, of course, if we look into the new one, I want to hold that one back for me, Roy.
Okay.
A little bit. Look into the new one, and of course, it's all been bored out nice and pretty, so that's what we'll be dealing with. So there we go. We're going to be putting them back together here. And we're going to try to do all of it here on the table and go from there.
Pull a little bit more, Pop.
Alright, thank you, buddy. And we'll tilt that up a little bit. Maybe a little bit down. And I think I'm still pretty close here, aren't I? Yeah, I am pretty close. Alright. So, one of the things we did when I ordered the kit, you have to get a little bit larger piston. So when I take this piston and I go into here, we see that it's going to fit in there nice and beautiful. Needs some oil, of course. We go to the old one and it just isn't going to fit in at all. Just not going to fit in. Cannot get in there. But this new one,
Right in there.
it's just going to slip right into that. Boy,
Yeah.
very. Ooh, does it fit like a glove? Oh my gosh! So that's what we see there. Anyway, so that's a new piston. A little bit oversized. Maybe it gives them a little bit more horsepower. Maybe not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the rings in. We're going to try to set everything in there and see what happens. Here we go. Oh, before I do anything else, I see a red dot there, and it has a mark on here which is very, very faint. I'm going to try to catch it here on this camera. Where is it? Should be right here. Yeah, you can see it. Exhaust. I assume that's exactly what that means. Exhaust. So, I'm looking at the way the valve goes, the way the piston goes on here. I need to make sure that the piston goes on correctly. So don't really know what I'm doing there, so gonna have to look it up, but I assume that. Okay, so this piston, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a little writing. Can you see it?
A little what?
Writing on it. Can't see it, huh? It's right there. Very, very light.
There's something there.
Right?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
You want a magnifying glass?
Yeah.
You see it? Come on over here.
I see it now.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, never broken the thing. Let's see.
Right there.
See it? It's right there. This one.
Which one?
This one.
Right there?
See it?
Yeah.
Move it around till you see it.
Okay.
What's it say?
I lost it.
It's on this
Okay.
side, right?
Yeah, right there.
What's it say?
It points the arrow that way,
Yep.
and then it says EX.
Yep. So, we may have to go watch the video again. But the guy told me that way's got to go to the exhaust, right?
Yeah.
So, let's say that that's true. Then if we come to this guy and we realize that's the carburetor, that's the intake.
Yeah.
Man, it just looks awful black, like you said.
Yeah.
This is the exhaust.
That was
And
running
that-
rich.
Does seem like it really was. And this is going to go right over the top of that, like that, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the way it looks like it's going. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, exhaust is on this side.
Right there.
So that would mean that the piston has to go that way. Right? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's where the mark is, right there.
Yeah.
Even though it's hard to see it. No, there's where the mark goes. So it has to go that way. So this end faces that way. And let's make sure. Maybe it goes the other way. No, I think we would have been. If the push rods come through there, and the push rods come through here, right?
Yeah.
Which they did. Yep, it's going to go on like that. On there like that,
Right
all the
there.
way down.
Okay.
That's the intake, that's the exhaust.
Yeah.
Bring that back up. Put that like that. Exhaust is this way. Which, by the way, where's our marker again?
Right there.
Take our marker and we put that way. And then
Hey.
right there.
Boy.
That way. Alright?
Mhm.
Okay. So that's kind of cool. We could deal with that. We can handle that.
Yeah.
If that's true, and I think that is true. I don't know why the exhaust goes that way. It probably has to do with the rings, right? And then we got to take those out, which that should be interesting. But maybe we won't work about that right now. See, it's got little oil
Yes,
jets, see
yeah, I
little oil
see it, I
ports
see
in
it,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
So that would go up, that would go
Oh.
like that would go there. Now, here's the deal. Let's pray to God they tell us how to put the rings on.
Oh.
Ooh, what is that?
Cool.
Oh, dude, that's the pin.
Okay.
That's a pin for the piston.
Seal.
Ooh, baby, we need this. Those are the little clips. Rings. Okay, so now the problem, okay. Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop it. Let's start again. Okay. Now the problem is I have put rings on before when I was a kid, helping my dad,
Yeah.
but I didn't know what the hell I was doing. He told me. So
He told me.
I kind of know how to put them on, but they have to go in a certain, what would you call it? The openings to the rings have to be offset from each other. And that I don't know, so let's hope that this gives us some instruction on it. Otherwise, we're going to have to go read it. So I assume that's pronounced Namura, or Namura, or Namura, or Namura. So I'll just call it Namura. Namura. So it looks like an instruction sheet here given to us. The following guide is for reference only. Some models may vary. Blah 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 blah. Preparation highly recommended. Before initiation, the size. Blah 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 blah. So anyway, we're going to go through and read this, and what we're hoping for is that it gives us some markings about how to put these piston rings on. All right, break time.
Right.
Okay. I don't even remember putting in rings. I think I did one time, so.
I did all the cleaning.
Yeah, right?
Dad did all the.
Yeah, Dad gave us the cleaning, but I just don't remember. So, these are the rings, the Namura, or Namura. So we're going to look at that set. I haven't seen a set and God knows how long that's been. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see what's in here, Brother Roy.
Ring. Three of them.
Yeah, I think there might be 4. I've seen 4, but there are definitely, 1, 2, 3. 3 on this, maybe 4. So let me get some scissors and we'll cut it open. We don't want to have to like bend the package to get it out there. We'll just play it safe here. Let's cut that off right there. All right.
I have the same scissors.
You have the same ones, yeah?
No.
All right.
Close.
So they're out. And it looks like we have 4 rings, yeah. So we have pretty much looks like a black one here. It says the first, says top.
Hey!
That would be nice if that's true. First and top. That looks like some type of,
Let's finish putting your toys
not sure
away,
what that
hon.
is. Looks like that feeds oil, maybe.
Away.
And then the next ring we got here
Yeah.
Cameras, come and put
says,
your toys away. See the ATV?
ain't nothing really on that one. But they do kind of join right there. That's very interesting.
There is 4 then, huh?
There's 4, yeah. So there's this one. Kind of has some type of join. Who knows, maybe it goes with that one.
I know. Come on.
And this one says top, second ring. So I assume maybe both those are
There's a camera.
some type of compression rings and this is some type of oil rings. You know, that it allows it to oil, I assume, because it's definitely, this one looks like a piece of cake to put on. So, but we really don't know what to do with these.
Hey.
When we look at the piston, we can see the, if you can see it on the camera, you can see the oil ports, little openings there that allow oil to travel through the rings. You see those, Roy?
Yeah.
See those?
Oiled?
Yeah. And we can see the oil ports inside the pin. There's oil getting inside there too, so we see that. Oil there. So we assume the top ring, number 1, must go on the top, number 2 must go on this. And then, of course, I really wouldn't know the order of these guys. So we'll
Who
have
took
to
them
look
out?
that up.
Did we take them off?
I don't know. We could go look at the other one. Let's go look at the old one.
Or you want me to bring it? I mean, bring it?
No, it's on. It's inside the bike still, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to go do a little YouTubing and see what we have to do here because we don't really know what we're doing.
Which one goes first?
Right. Well, this one says number 1, top, and this one says top, number 2. So I think it's some type of order. I just don't know where this goes. If I look at the oil ports, well, like I said, it's just hard to tell. Does this go on top of this kind of ring? Does this go on the bottom? I don't really know.
Yeah.
So, and when we look at here in the instructions, we see always face up 1R. So, you know, top compression ring. So one, or the first top compression ring, and then it says the second compression ring, and then it says generally the top compression ring will have a silver finish.
Hey, Grandpa!
I don't really see that.
Grandpa!
I see like
Grandpa!
what?
It's Grandpa!
What?
Come on. It's a blue, the grasshopper!
No way, a big grasshopper?
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Which type?
That's crazy.
Huh?
Crazy, I tell you, crazy.
Crazy!
Oh, I actually found two. There's two of these silver rings here. Surely they're not the compression rings. And those are the oil rings.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Oil!
Because
One
it
goes on
says
top.
here,
Oil!
the ring gap, it says
Look at the
generally the
oil.
two compression rings will have a silver finish around the outside diameter.
Grandma.
Well, I don't see no silver finish on the outside of the diameter. Oh. I don't know. I guess you could say that does have one. I wouldn't say that one did. And these, very, very thin. Hard to almost imagine. Yeah, but it may be true. You know, these are really thin rings, Roy. These two?
Really?
Very thin. And these are much heavier rings. But you know, if I was to take this heavy ring and see if it fit in the gap. Huh? Oh, it fits. Wow.
Yeah.
And it fits here. Yep, it fits there. I don't imagine you would get all three into this one if you use these black ones. Kind of don't really know, do we? So at this point, till we figure it out, we're in danger.
Yes.
So we're stopping right here. Okay, me and Roy watched a guy do the rings. And this ring says top, first, and then top. This one says second and top. And these are the oil rings. So we'll start with the bottom and work our way up the piston. So we'll start with this one. And we'll take one of these oil rings. And there isn't a paint mark, so there's no up or down or correct way on that one, right?
Not that.
Right, and we're gonna take that ring and slide it into the first groove there. And we're just gonna try to go right around with that. Very gently, of course, he says, because they are
Brittle.
brittle. So we're gonna try to slide
There
those
it goes.
all the way down. So we got that first one in. That was pretty simple, right, Roy?
Yes.
Where's
Not
the
too bad.
baker?
And then we have the next one,
He's the baker.
which is the oil groove. It actually has a
Okay, right there.
kind of a groove system in it to allow oil to move. So we're going to take that one and we'll start over here and bring that thing around gently.
You put it in the oven for baby and me.
Boy, that one ended easy.
I guess that one's not quite in. I'm looking up on this one over here.
Dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock.
I don't know what I got
The
going
clock
on here.
struck
Oh,
one.
okay.
What time is it on the clock? 1. The mouse ran down. Dickory, dickory dock. It says 1 o'clock on the clock.
Not really in there,
The
buddy.
big hand is on the 12th and the little hand is
Why
on
is
the
it
1.
not going in there?
Dickory, dickory dock.
Huh. That's weird. I must have the...
Try it turning it the other way.
I mean, flipping it over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Huh. That really is very
crazy, huh?
odd.
You see.
I don't think there's a difference, but it's worth checking into it.
You both gently down.
Yeah,
Where's that ring at?
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hold that ring down a little bit. And we'll slide the top into there. That thing really sticks out a lot.
Really?
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
There it
Oh,
goes. There it goes.
you have to really get it underneath that. It's got like a, almost like a,
Like a,
man, that's pretty weird.
you had to force it like.
You do.
Well, hey, the regular cars, when don't you gotta?
You do,
Remember?
right?
Hey, we used to have to use that.
It's weird because this thing definitely gets hung up in there.
But don't go down in there.
It wants to fight it all the time.
Went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider came out the spout again.
It's wanting to overlay on it.
Those are sticker
I've
puzzles.
seen that in one of the pictures.
You want to try it?
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of weird, right?
That's going to be some hard work. You want to try it?
Okay.
All right, come here.
Okay.
Oh, hey, let me get my glasses because Grandma can't see. Grandma cannot see.
And then it
So
gets
let's
over
get
here. And interesting. It stretches out a little bit.
And they don't want to go in the groove.
You know what it is? It has a. There it goes. Wow.
It's the
It's kind of a
spider.
grip.
Are you a spider?
That's a very interesting.
Hey, look, let this stop.
Oh,
So I
look at
think
that. Yes.
I have
So you
these
to put
ends right
numbers,
next to each
pictures
other.
To numbers. Okay, you
You
ready?
know what I mean? Like
Let's work. See all the numbers?
this one
Are you
needs
ready?
to go that way.
We
Okay.
gotta find number 1 on here.
Oops.
That's 42, 36, 32. Where's number 1? That's number 3. Is this? Oh, there's number 1. Okay.
Huh.
There's number 1.
That's a really
Number 1 on
interesting
number 1.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on number 1 square.
Wouldn't think that would be
Yes,
so
very good. Let's see.
strange. Part of it is you see where
Square on the square.
the
Alright, good job. Let's find number 2.
ring gap is, right?
Oh, here's number 2.
I definitely don't want this gap being next to the ring gap. You know?
Yes.
That was part of, I think, what was
3.
messing with it.
You tie
Was.
this one?
Number 3.
And now I can't see where that. There it goes.
Good. Number 4.
There it goes.
Let's find it.
I think we could get that ring gap away from there a little bit.
Where's 4?
And then you see right there, I don't know if you can see it, it's overlaying itself.
Yeah, I
It's
see
laying
it.
on top of it. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, number 5. Wow, so far you're doing pretty good. That's 5.
Right there.
No, that's 21. See the numbers in the corner? There's 5.
This 5.
See the little number right there?
Okay. So they're touching. Okay. Supposedly it's okay. I don't know if it's true or not, but so we got a gap there. So I think we'll try to do a gap over here.
5. All right, now let's do 6.
We'll come down on top of this
Can you
thing
find
again.
6? That's right.
Yeah.
Is that 6 right here?
No.
Right here. That's 6.
And
6.
it's really,
6. Yes.
man, is that really
And that's the
tricky?
back end of the plane.
Uh-huh.
That one goes like that.
Look at that sucker, man.
Oh, cool! Okay, number 7.
Pushed up the other side. Wow. That oil ring is a Something, there it is. It's laying over itself again right there.
Ah, here's 7. 7 goes over here. Oh, look at that! You made a tree. Cool. Number 8. Where's
There it
number
goes.
8?
Wow. It wants to lay over itself,
Where?
but we got it.
Okay.
Number 8.
Wow, that's a little tricky dude right there. Doesn't make me feel good about it. So we got a gap there.
There. Okay, number 8 goes.
We got a
right
gap
there.
here.
The bottom part of the
So
thing. Oh,
pretty
nice.
opposing overall.
Good job. Wow, now we need number 9.
Wow, that's a trip, Roy. Scraper rings. This ring
9.
actually sticks out quite a bit.
Oh, here's
Like-
9.
You can feel this sucker sticking out, man. Ooh, doggy. Oh well, let's move
Good
on.
job. Oh, you put
Second
nails
ring.
on.
That's the first ring.
Okay.
So we'll take that. We're taking this here. Taking our second ring. So if you didn't understand it in the video,
10.
Oh, yeah.
this kind of, what would you call that? The part of the oil ring that's a bunch of
Mama, look.
Oh, that's
waves
beautiful. Look at
that allow oil to go through it. It can actually come up and rest on top of each other instead of being meeting. So it pushes the ring out farther, which would be destructive to the,
Oh,
to
yeah.
the
Yeah.
piston and the cylinder wall. And so that's a really tricky thing there. It definitely wants to not stay put. So, so it has to be watched carefully. So we'll put this second ring in, and we're going to go around here
Very good job.
and get it, and go around here and do as little as we need to. And of course, that was nice. That went in really nice.
He put them in easy.
Yeah, that was easy. And I got the right into the top.
Story book
Thank you. Thank you.
rhymes. Very good.
And then, of course, the last ring to
You
go
read
on here.
that. You're like, I know, Grandma. I can read.
Which
Can
is
you read?
here.
Okay.
Can you read? Yes.
Okay,
What
get
says
that
it?
one started
What
there,
does it
and
say?
run that
what
one
does it
around
say?
there. And we got that one in too.
Mhm.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we basically got them all in,
Okay.
right?
This is.
And then if we looked and we said, well, we
What's
want
that?
one ring
What is that? S
to the right, maybe,
O R Y. What's this?
and maybe the other one
Okay.
completely the other way
H.
on the other side of that. There we go, and we got a
Dory.
good ring set up there.
Give me your finger.
We got a good thing there,
B
and
O.
something
Okay.
there.
Book.
So
And the H is
we may
silent,
be able
so
to
it's
go put this in there.
rhymes.
Look, she's white.
Fisher Price.
I think the seat will fit.
Yes.
Let's see if we can slide it in there.
Line number 11.
Let's go.
Here's 11.
Okay. So one of the things we noticed, you know, like I said, I haven't done this before, but we noticed the little pins come out, and so the little lineup pins that are here. Well, there's 2 of them. Make sure they don't fall out when you're messing with it like we are. And that looks
Yeah.
like that had a pin in it somewhere
Something.
too, right?
Where?
So,
There's nothing.
Yeah. I only see one pin there, right?
Oh, right there it is.
Oh, there it is. We'll put that pin in there. So as you see, that pin was on the old head over there. and that one pin fell out, so we almost lost it. So all those little details that end up in big trouble later down the road that you don't even know because you didn't pay attention to it. Yep. So there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up this head. Maybe clean a little bit of that, clean that up a little bit. And then we're gonna, I hope, we're gonna put them both back together here, or maybe we'll put it together when we get it on there. But one of the things I watched, maybe this we'll put on later, but I watched a video, someone who actually knows what they're doing. I watched him put the piston in here first, which was very nice. He actually just literally slipped it in from this way, put the piston in first, got it all set up, and then went and put it back together on the bike. So that's what we're going to attempt to do too. We're going to attempt to do that. But we have too much dust here, so we're going to blow off our table and get this thing ready to put it back together. That's the plan. We'll see how we do.
Like right now, I just sit outside my house, in back of our porch. Just be, man, it's nice.
Just be nice, huh?
Nice and quiet.
All right, so we're going to try to put this piston in here. Where's our marks? There's our marks. We'll probably go that way. Gonna do the exhaust that way. We got plenty of oil in there. We're good with that. Yeah. We bought that little tool.
Here we go.
There we go. We got an Allen wrench for it. Oh! Well, hell, that thing came apart at us.
Yeah.
So, we're going to put some oil in this thing.
Big time.
Yeah, right? Let's see if we can ease this down a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this. I don't know if you can see it or not. A little piston kind of ring compressor here. I guess I better see how big it needs to be. That's pretty good. So we're going to oil the inside of this so the piston can slide. Not that we know what we're doing. And the idea of breaking those rings doesn't make me happy.
No.
So there's a little bit of a nervousness there. We want it to be that way. Once that's in there, how are we going to see that, Roy? So we'll line that up with
that,
so that we know. Alright, we're going to lay that in there. Let me double check the rings real quick. Make sure that oil ring isn't all jacked up on us.
good.
Oil ring looks pretty good. That oil ring can overlap itself.
Yeah.
Not cool at all.
Not at all.
It could be an abomination. So.
Well, my dad always said to take it easy there.
Right?
Yeah, especially on the rings.
Yeah, right? That's the place we want to be careful with.
Yeah.
We got them gapped good. We're pretty good there.
Yeah. But he put glasses on and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we want it up like that. And make sure we don't put it in backwards. Wouldn't that be the pitch, huh? Stick your piston in backwards.
Oh no.
Go it down like that, right? Then we're gonna shoot it down like that. We're gonna
Turn it.
I guess it doesn't matter. We'll be able to see the thing.
Yeah,
from
we'll be
here.
able to see that, yeah.
So maybe we don't care. And
Pretty.
So, we're going to try that.
baby.
Maybe, now are we supposed to go over that cylinder? No, that'd make it too big, right?
Yeah.
We'll probably go over something like that, right?